What's up, y'all? So I want to talk to you a little bit about these things. Surface. I should be using a True Cut one because I do support creating the difference, and I do like their Abralon or their True Cut pads a lot better than a typical Abralon pad. But we're going to change the surface of the Big Bite. I've got a Big Bite out here, Rattler, and I want to show the difference between what a ball does before surface and then adding surface to it afterwards. So if I throw a shot with my Big Bite, so if I'm standing on 25 and I throw this shot here with just normal release, see, I get that 2-pin combination, that 2-pin type of ball motion. Now I want that ball to hook more, to hook sooner, right? Not necessarily more overall hook, but to hook sooner. You're not gonna make a ball hook more. It's gonna give you the illusion it hooks more, but we're actually making it hook sooner. So I'm gonna take this 500 pad. So I'm just going in a circular motion all around the ball. Make sure you touch the entire surface of the ball. There. So now you can see a big difference in the surface there. So now let's see, if I stand in that same spot, how much does that itself affect my ball motion? Just go from leaving a 2-pin combination to leaving a 4-pin. So it makes it that much sooner that you can see a difference just with your naked eye. Now, if I just change the layout of this ball, like let's just say I take it and I do a 4-inch pin instead of the 4.5-inch pin or whatever, and I just make some kind of dramatic difference layout-wise, you're probably not gonna see much of a difference. You might see it be a little bit quicker. It's not making it hook sooner, it's responding differently. So it's responding maybe a little bit quicker, a little bit sharper off of the friction, which gives you the illusion it's hooking more, but it's really not. If you lay it over on top of each other, one shot on the top of the other one, you'll see it heads in the exact same path. Once it hits friction, then you can kind of see this separation. Then you can see the ball try to get offline just a little bit more, but it's still doing it in the same spot. It's just doing it in either a quicker or slower motion. Whereas this, with the surface, you could see it with your own naked eye, you could see it just hooked way sooner than what it did before. So now we can make an adjustment off that. Let's just see what a typical 2-in-1 does and see if that gets us back in play to what we need. That's better. Yeah, so we got that switched out now. So I moved my feet a little to the left, and you would think, okay, maybe it might 2-pin again. No, it's still, because of the surface, picks up sooner and gets through the pins and still strikes and finds a way to get there. So the next time you're bowling and you're struggling with getting your ball to do the right thing, maybe you're going, like, that's the problem that we see a lot of times, right? You see that flat 10, make a little bit of a move, and then it's a 4-pin, and you're like, oh, what do I do? Well, let's try to just get that flat 10 to hook a little bit sooner. So if you're in warm-ups, if you're in practice, whatever you are, put a little bit more surface on it. Just get it to hook a little bit sooner. Now, the caveat here is, you know, it could possibly be hooking too soon and using up its energy, and it's just rolling and it's getting forward too quick, losing all its rotation. And so that might be why. So you really got to pay attention. Is it either getting too far down the lane or is it hooking too soon? So the next time you go practice, go try that. Let's throw one more shot here. Now I want to show you. Let's go back to where I 4-pinned, and I'm just going to pick up my speed a little bit and see what that does. Yeah, so now it doesn't 4-pin, we get that swish strike again. To me, that doesn't look great. Like, this is already a smoother bowling ball, so I'm probably not going to be using that in this situation. But if that's the closest thing you've got, these are the keys to being able to fine-tune your ball reaction to make sure you have what you need to get through the pins. Hey, head over to 10pindoctors.com. If you don't have a release trainer, you need to get a release trainer. I got release trainers over there over at bowlerx.com. We've got the 8-ball bowling ball racks. Cheapest thing you're gonna find. It's awesome. They're amazing. They're sturdy. They come with the foam on top, so that way your bowling balls stay safe and protected from wood and plastic and all that stuff. So go order one of those. Cheapest you're gonna find, $69.99 over on the website. So order one, I'll ship it out. Head over to 10 Pin Doctors, get your release trainers. We got the base out there now. Now there's a base, so you're not sitting it on the floor. It gets up 6.5, 7 inches off the ground. So now you can be in a good finishing position while practicing your release. So go get those things. I appreciate y'all's support. Make sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.